So not only are the sides congruent where those tick marks are, I think it's weird to put a tick mark on this, so that's why we're just gonna color it. This piece would match this piece. And then just like we put on yesterday's picture, our base angles are congruent. So this side would match this side. That's the base angles. Also, your picture can flip upside down. So the top angles also match. So we're gonna put a little arc here. Boop. 2 arcs match 2 arcs. So those are congruent. And then down here, we're going to draw a picture. So hopefully you can draw a picture. We're going to draw a trapezoid. Doesn't matter if it's isosceles or not. This is for mid-segment. This will be on the test. This will be on your EOC. So mid-segments of a trapezoid, you have a regular trapezoid, whether it's isosceles or not, doesn't really matter. You're going to have a line that goes through it. So there's my mid-segment. What's the formula that we used yesterday? Perfect. So base 1 and base 2 added together. Divide by 2 equals to the mid-segment. Oh my God, if I can write. Yeah, then I spelled that wrong. Don't look at that. That's bad. Hold on. Mid-segment. I swear I can spell. Kinda. Mid-segment. Okay. And then we're basically done with this piece of paper. This is what your test is on Wednesday. All of these shapes. We're going to finish up Monday doing area of 2 of the shapes, which we did in the very beginning of the year, which is very simple. And then you're basically getting your test review. Test will be on Wednesday, but you'll still have a mini quiz next Friday. So each day we'll practice a new topic and then quiz on Friday, super short, 2 questions, but you also have a test on Wednesday. So on today's classwork, take a second because I know some of you already started. Look around. Is there any questions that you want me to do for you?
One.
One?
No, 2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do 2. So 2. So for the classwork, for number 2, your trapezoid is just tilted. So it's like rotated a little bit. So if I literally rotate my paper just slightly, the parallel lines are the top and the bottom. So this is the bottom. This is the top. Okay. How much does half of my shape make? 180. So 27 minus 180 gives me best, which is going to be how much? 1 what? 153. So 153 goes here. The other side, so you can either think the whole shape makes 360, or you can cover up the other side. The other side has to be how much to make 180? 89. Yeah, I thought that one was an easy one. So Q's 89. For sure. 153. So for 4 is the same thing, but it's isosceles because you have the tick marks. So tick mark, tick mark. So where else can 146 go because it's isosceles? C, because the base angles match for an isosceles trapezoid. So 146 can go here. And then you use the same process. If I just turn this a little bit, that way you can see the bottom and the top. Here's the top. Here's the bottom. If I cover up half of my picture, how much does this top angle have to be to make 180?
90.
34. Where else can 34 go? W. Okay, I think W is 34. X is 34. Z is 146. These are all degrees. Any other questions? Let's pick one more. Is there any other question that you want to do? Number 3. Don't we have like an equation in one? 10? You want to do 10? 10? 6 they add to make 180. Okay. Let's do 10 because 10 has words and God forbid there's words in your problem. Yeah, you gotta reap. We'll set up 12. Yeah. Okay, so 10, take a second, put your information on your picture. This is just like yesterday. So E to H is 4x minus 27. my God. Wait, let me just try my 4x plus 27 or minus 27. FG 6 plus 9. EG is 3y plus 19. FH is 11y. That's not cute, but we have to solve for x and y. Yeah, you go down. So the sides match because it's isosceles. So this side's gonna match this side. And then the diagonals would also be congruent to each other. So the sides match, they're congruent. The diagonals match, they're congruent. Oh, I forgot about your guys' phones. My bad. You didn't? You got a 50?
I got a 50.
That heck? Okay, when you're done with this problem, come get your phone. Because I forgot I snapped them all.
I got two of them confused.
What'd you get?
No, what did you do?
Okay.
Wait, no, what did you do?
Actually,
What did you get on the first? 100?
huh?
Is that on the board?
Yes. I told you it was gonna be
Yes,
on the
I
board.
did not see that on the board.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Dude, I told you that. Well, first time I told you the poster wasn't gonna be up. I said I would put the PQ thing up, but
I didn't.
you got 100. Okay, good.
No. It's so dumb, man. Like I just got two of them confused.
Well, I do have a paper copy, so if you want to retake it.
I'll retake it right now.
Yeah, not right now.
I'll retake it right now and get 100.
No, not right now. What'd you get? Nova.
The 50?
No, what?
Oh, here? I haven't solved it yet.
No, you're fine. Yeah. Trapezoids and what?
Yeah, what else you have to do?
Basically the half the picture, like if they were angles like this one, half the picture adds to make 180. So that side would add to make 180. This side would add to make 180. Do these using your eyeballs and common sense, do these look like they're equal? No. So they add to make 180 because the rule is technically like the property of a trapezoid, opposite angles are supplementary, same side angles are supplementary. These ones are going to match because it's isosceles. These ones are going to match because it's isosceles. Okay. And then the sides, obviously, the only part that's congruent is like these and the diagonals.
What do you do when it's soft?
It's the same thing.
But I see you to me.
Yeah. So we're about to do one of those. So let's set up a midpoint one. Okay. Let's do you want to do one of the equation-y ones or one of the ones with just numbers? 15. Okay, let's do an equation-y one. So 15 down here. The mid-segment theorem, which is on your test, which is on the EOC, mid-segment will 100% be on there. The rule is, and that's what the whole point of geometry. The math is not crazy hard. We can do the math. You just have to remember all these weird rules for all these different shapes. Okay. So the rule is for a mid-segment, what are we going to do? Good, but you have to divide by 2. So base 1 plus base 2, divide by 2, that equals the mid segment. So I'll just put mid. So base 1 is going to be what? 2x plus 15. Technically, you could use the bottom. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. You're doing top plus bottom. You're dividing by dose. And it's equal to the middle. 3x plus 5. Now you could do this a bunch of different ways, whatever your algebra teacher taught you. I like to get rid of the 2 just because I think it's ugly. So how do we get rid of the 2? Times it by 2. And like, depending on your algebra teacher, like you obviously solve equations different from me because like it's however your algebra teacher taught you. Or like your pre-algebra teacher. When you multiply by 2, don't forget you have to distribute. So that's the key. You have to distribute. Right here, you're going to combine these to save yourself some steps. So if I combine 2x and 6x, what do I get? 8x.
Oh,
When I combine 15 and negative 37, negative 22. On the other side, I don't have 3x plus 5 anymore. I have to distribute. So what do I have?
6x.
Yes. And then it's a normal problem. So the theorem states that you add the bases together, you divide by 2. You're always getting rid of the divide by 2 because you're multiplying the midsigma technically by 2. Minus 6x, you get 2x equals 32. So how much is x? 16. And then we're going to plug it back in to RS because it says RS. So if I plug it in here, 2 times 16 is 32. 32 plus 15 is how much? 47. My answer is 47. So as you work through these, let me know if you get stuck. Let me know if you need help. Phone a friend. Phone me. Let me know. You're going to turn it in.